Well, good morning, good morning. Today is our last day in Taipei, so we're going out for a dish that we've been saving for last. We're going to be trying beef noodle soup, and this is a super popular dish. We plotted a whole bunch of places on our phone and finally settled on one. So let's go find Jianhong Beef Noodles. Let's go. So the food is already here. It came out super quickly. We ordered 2 bowls, and this is a small portion, but you know what? I think this is going to be pretty filling for one person.
For a small portion.
Yeah, I was kind of worried we wouldn't be able to get a table because it's already 11:30 in the morning, so kind of close to lunch, but there's still plenty of space, so that's good. But yeah, anyways, let's have a closer look at the meal. So here you have it. So it's a noodle soup with a beef broth and these chunks of meat on top.
These are really generous chunks of meat.
I know, yeah.
It's thick. It's a lot thicker than I would have imagined.
Yeah, and the beef, it can be tendon, brisket, or shank. And again, I was worried this was going to be all tendon, and I'm not a huge fan of tendon, so I'm glad to see like some really nice cuts of meat in here with not a whole lot of fat. So yeah, I'm gonna grab some chopsticks right here.
Lots of what appears to be chives, green onions as well.
Yeah, chives on top. So let's do this. Let's try it. Noodles first. I love my noodles.
Put it right on the spoon.
On a spoon, perhaps. That's good.
They look thick.
They're quite thick, yeah, they're nice, a little chewy. They've been soaking in the beef broth, so that's nice. Let's go for some noodles and meat now. Oh my, this is messy. I do not have a talent for noodles and chopsticks, my goodness.
Why don't you try the meat?
Both of them, noodles and meat.
Okay, so we're getting the noodles on there.
Got the noodles, fine. Okay, you know what? Let's just go for the meat, guys. The chopsticks aren't helping me today. Oh wow. It's like really salty and savory.
You like that?
It's quite tender as well. Yeah, this has been cooking for a while. This is good. Pleasantly surprised over here.
Alright, time for me to try it. So before I try the noodles or the meat, I'm just gonna go in for a bit of soup.
Alright.
I want to see what the broth tastes like. So got a nice big thing of broth. It's really nice. It's it's not overpowering. It's just got like kind of a nice beefy broth taste.
Yeah.
It's not spicy. It's a little bit savory, but yeah, not sweet either. But just really nice. It's just kind of a light broth that I think will complement the noodles and the meat, which I haven't tried yet. So.
Yeah, I would say the meat has a stronger flavor than the broth because you think...
I'm gonna go for the meat then next. Right, it does have a stronger flavor.
Yeah.
And this piece has a little bit of fat on it too.
Oh no.
It gives it. I mean, it's tender, but it's also chewy. It's quite chewy.
Wait, was it fat or tendon then?
Oh, it was just fat.
Okay. A little extra flavoring.
Okay. Let's try the noodles. Those are also good too. I like thickly cut noodles, so it's tasty. And just overall, it's a nice soup. You got a light broth, you've got your meat, and you've got your thick noodles. So it's perfect to warm you up on a fall day like right now.
Maybe a little less animalistic. So I'm actually a little bit curious about this. There's like a huge bucket of sauce.
It looks more like a paste. An orange paste. I
cannot identify this. It looks like, in terms of texture, it almost looks like polenta. But I mean, obviously it's not.
Does it have a strong smell?
It does not have a strong smell. So let's just get it in there and see what happens. Let's have some noodles with sauce. this one has me totally stumped. Although now I'm starting to feel a burn in the back of my tongue. Oh my.
So it's spicy,
okay,
obviously.
It's definitely hot. I have no idea what other ingredients are here or what gives it that consistency or texture. It's definitely spicy. Oh man, it kicks in at the very end. So I'm putting a pretty good dent in my soup, I would say. Already halfway done. Although Sam has been helping, to be honest.
And look at mine. I already finished mine. I'm just working on the broth.
Some of my meat and noodles.
I have been.
But anyway, just to give you an idea of how popular beef noodle soup is, every year they have a festival here in Taipei and chefs get together and they kind of compete to create the best recipe but also give it a bit of a twist and make it a little different. And apparently one year there were rumors circulating that the festival wasn't going to happen and everyone was so upset and they were like protesting, so the mayor was like, it's okay guys, he had to reassure them the festival will go on. So I mean, if people think they're not getting their beef noodle soup, it's a pretty big deal. I guess this means somebody enjoyed their meal.
Yeah, the bowl's empty, satisfied over here. And in terms of price point, it came to 110 Taiwan dollars. So you're looking at just under 350 US. So yeah, good value. It's a cheap meal that you can have, and it's something you can get anywhere in Taipei. Just walk around, you'll find one of these shops. Just go in, place an order. That's what we did.